Hey guys, it's Tally and Trevere here with this week's Speedpaint Sunday. We missed last week, so it's good to get back on speed painting. Anyway, today we've got Rito Island in the Inazuma port. This one is very blue, so hopefully we won't be having too many colors to get confused by this time. Although there's still plenty of different blues around here. And of course, my favorite thing, buildings and stuff. Um, oops. Apologies if I sound super tired. That's because I am. uh, some boats going over here, and some buildings, and a whole bunch of stuff. This is one of those that just has a whole lot of little details in it. Like, look, you can see little lights back here and little, like, strings and tassels and stuff. So I'm going to try my very best to ignore as much of that as humanly possible. But I still want to get some sense of things in the sketch. I guess what's kind of important to put in here. I think the fox statue is pretty important, although I think I moved it over a smidge. Oh, pen, come on, cooperate with me, please. I'm not going to put in the full shape of the fox statue, just kind of show that it's there. Then we've got some mountains and stuff back here. Oh, there's so many clouds happening here. Oh, I'm going to have a field day with these clouds. Oh, man, I don't even know how to get in all of this detail in the background. Maybe I'll leave that off the sketch for now. Oh, let's put in, there's like a building here. I think this is a ship's sail over here. And then there's more mountains in the back here that are honestly kind of barely visible. So we'll see what I'm going to do with those. I feel like I put that in way too big. Actually, like pretty small. This one's bigger. I keep forgetting the name of the mountain, but the big mountain with the big temple and tree and stuff on it. This is an important building that I should probably get in. Except I feel like I'm making it too big. Okay, building there. My pen is like kind of acting up today. Then again, isn't it always? Okay. I think that's probably fine for the sketch. Let's maybe put some of the clouds in a little bit too. Although, we don't really need to sketch clouds. It's interesting how the moon is like kind of distorted over in the corner here. You can see how it's kind of stretched a little bit. I don't know if I'll bother with that. Anyway, I think that's good for the sketch. Let's see. Let's start by just making this all blue, I guess. Way too dark. that a good starting blue? I think that's actually a pretty good starting blue. I think it's like approximately the mid sky color here. I think that's a fine place to start with. I think what I will probably do with the layers on this one is have the water and sky and all of this background mountain stuff on one layer, and then put the docks and buildings and boats on a second layer. Maybe with the fox on a layer in between. Alternatively, I could put these mountains and buildings here on a separate layer too, but I think it's fine for that to blend in, like especially back here. Um, this cliffside really blends in with the sky, so I think that would be good. The only thing is that I would have a little bit of trouble with these reddish trees of making sure they don't blend into the background too much. But I think that would be a reasonable approach. Um, so let's start with the water and sky. Um, and then probably add, you know what? I think I'm going to do the water and sky, then add the clouds to the sky, and then put in at least a little bit of the foreground stuff before I go in with the mountains. I think that would make sense to me. Um, First of all, the water is kind of a more tealish sort of color. Actually, back to the thick paint. That's maybe too bright. Though, I think one of the things that I really need to work on is trying not to be so literal with my colors. Because I will often, see colors in my reference. Oh my God, what is that? Do not do that. And just try to mimic them exactly, which is kind of not really what I should be doing. Um, I think that just doesn't make very interesting art. Um, so you know what? Maybe I should just push the tealness of this water a little bit extra. There's some like reflections and stuff going on here, but I can put that in later. I think this is kind of a reasonable way to do it. Um, Although I'm gonna have, well, I was gonna say I'm gonna have problems keeping the line between the sky and the water clean. But I have all this stuff on top of it anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Now let's go back to a dark blue for this sky color here. Actually, I can just use this color. I think that would be good. No, I don't like that. Um, that's better. Maybe I should have done the sky first and then the water. Because I'm afraid I'm going to be doing all this blending and I'm going to run straight into the water and just blah, blah, blah. It's fine. I'll manage somehow. I can do this. Let's get some of the transparent watercolor brush to kind of blend this out. Oh, yeah, I think I'm getting into the, try to lock the transparency of these pixels here. I think this area here needs to be kind of pushed even darker. That. This was the original sky color, I think. Let's put a bit of that back in. And then here we're actually going to need to go much brighter. Um, let's see what we're doing there. Actually, I might take this color that I was using for the water. It needs to be like really saturated. Yeah, I think that's actually kind of doing it. So it's kind of like too tealy still. Maybe get more blue here. There we go. I like that. And give it a nice little blend. And try not to blend it into the water. Oops. I love painting skies. It's so fun. And around here. Let's get like a nice, or slightly darker. And finally, it's not the same shape, but you know, this moon is kind of distorted anyway, so it's okay. We can fix it. We have this color for the moon. Oops. White. Pen. Hello. What's my pen doing? Okay, I know I shouldn't get carried away with all this. I know, I know, I know. But you guys know how much I love painting skies. It's one of my favorite things. Get a little bit of extra bright details on the moon there. Just for fun. Okay, clouds. We need some clouds too. Oh, let's also not forget to check our values. I think my glow around the moon is not quite light enough. What was I using there? This color? Let's give it a little bit of extra oomph. Hi, kitty. Maybe that's better. Oops. Okay, don't get too distracted with the sky. Don't do it. Don't do it, Talion. Don't do it. Um, we still have clouds to paint. Let's see. What color do we want these clouds to be? Was this the base sky color? I think it might have been. I think we need to start with the thick paint, actually. Get my sketch back in here so I have more of a reference. Is that okay? You can kind of see how the background behind my clouds here is much lighter than back there, but that's okay. We don't need 100% accuracy. Whoa, pen, please cooperate. Hmm. So we don't need 100% accuracy with the colors, but it is really important to get the shapes correct. And I think I'm a little bit off in some places. Like you can see this cloud here. There's a lot more space between it and the top of this building. My building ended up way too high. So I'm gonna have to fix that. And just make sure I bring the clouds kind of down to the bottom. So they're eventually going to get covered up by other stuff, but I want to make sure there aren't really gaps. Okay. Get some of the lighter bits in there. Might need to do this with a smaller brush. How are we on time? Oh my gosh, we're like going on almost halfway, and I'm still working on the clouds. Oh boy. You know what? I think the clouds are very important in this one, though, because they're just so dramatic, and I feel like they make up a lot um, of this image. I definitely need to get to the other stuff, though. It would not do to just draw clouds the entire time. But, you know, sometimes you just want to spend an hour drawing clouds. It is fun. I don't like how those clouds look, but I think I really need to move on right now. Um, Values-wise, I think my clouds actually turned out a little bit too bright. But again, I need to go do other things already. Um, okay, I think I'm gonna start with these docks. What's a good color for that? Let's get my really dark, maybe this sort of color. Give that a try. That is not right. Mm. And again, I really need to fight the urge to try to match colors exactly um with the image. It is very tempting, but I'm trying to fight it and failing. I'm still trying I'm still trying to match colors. Okay, I think instead of trying to think of what exactly the color is here, I should try to think of what color would look good here. Like this maybe, but this is clearly too dark compared to this. Mm. This is like kind of a brownish sort of dock shown in a very blue light. No, that's just making it worse. Is the greener option better? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Freaking ghosts, man. I think I'm gonna go with that for now. Well, I say for now. It's actually pretty hard to change after I've put it in. But um where's my really dark color? I feel like purpley kind of. I think that needs to be more purple actually. And darker. Yeah, maybe like that. Except this placement is not correct. It's to be more up here. Man, I don't like how this dot color came out. I think it looks weird. Hmm. Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that? Put in this box over here. We need to put in these houses and stuff, but hey Kit. This I feel like deserves a different color though. Because over here where it's more in the light, it gets more brown. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I'm really tired today, but otherwise, kind of same as usual. I don't know, it's too brown. What am I doing wrong? Too brown. Maybe I should try to keep using this color for the time being, and then like brown it up later. Oof. I cannot draw straight lines to save my life. Also, this brush is way too big for this purpose. Put in some of these support things. Hmm. Question is, how do we put in, man. I need to get some kind of brownish color that doesn't look like crap against the rest of this stuff. Maybe do like a purpley sort of brown. I think that's maybe slightly better. Maybe even over on this side. That's better. Maybe even put a bit of that in here. Huh. That sort of works, I guess. Maybe a little bit. Still don't love it. Oh gosh, I'm messing it all up now. Um, put some more like, oh gosh, please cooperate with me here. And some like texture in there. Yeah, well, the thing with the Oprah Den is it just like wasn't, yeah, I didn't have the computing power to make it happen, unfortunately. Um, so I did eventually succeed in, um, well, sort of kind of succeed with, hang on, let me make sure I have this in the right position. Um, with updating the stream settings, so it was more or less doable. So I think I'll be going with that. Um, so yeah, it's still not perfect, but I think it would be watchable. It wouldn't exactly be the nicest, most professional stream out there. Um, but yeah, it should at least be something. I mean, you may have also been having some sound issues on your end, but yeah, there were definitely uh some very bad like frame rate issues. Um let's see. Maybe this color here. Mm. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stream it again. I can't guarantee that it will turn out well, but I think it's worth another shot at least. Oh man, I'm not doing well on time with this one. I still have not started putting in all the stuff in the back there, and I really want to put like more shading on these boats and stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, I apologize about that stream. It did not go well. And I'm gonna put in all these boxes and stuff too, but oh boy, I really need to get into the background stuff here already. And I still need the fox statue. I still need all these buildings and stuff here, but I think it's time to put in all this background nonsense. Um, let's see. I'm gonna attempt to put it all on the background layer. Oh gosh, which color do I use for that though? No, that's a little much. And that's not enough. Actually, I should probably switch to the watercolor brush for that. And maybe to the darker color. And over here, there's a lot of like random fog and stuff in here, and it's like kind of greenish fog. I don't know. Um, not really sure how to put in all this. Now let's go back to a dark color. And also kind of greenish, because I think just a lot of the buildings here have these kind of like greenish roofs. I'm gonna need to put in, that needs to be darker. I'm gonna need to put in all these like reddish trees too at some point. Just like a particularly tall building up here. And you know what? I think I'm gonna try to put in a little bit of the green here too. Except maybe it's kind of too dark. Yeah, I don't like that. Um, I also need to get in um, these mountains here too. That is the wrong color. And then this building here. Let's get out the thick paint for this one. So actually this building here I feel like is mostly identified by its lights. So I'm gonna kind of give it a little bit of a roof. But mostly you know what? I'm going to leave that for now. I'm gonna go in with a light pass later. Oh man, these boxes just look so out of place. They look so much darker than everything else. I really messed that one up. Um, Let me real quick put in the trees. There's so many of these red trees around here. I think I kind of nailed the color on them though. Here's like one big, oh, wait, I had this tower here. A big giant tree. I feel like these aren't really reading as trees though. They just kind of look like squiggles of color. Oops. Oh boy, we're really running out of time. I really messed up the time on this one. Um, and there's also some sakura trees up here and here that would be nice to put in, but I don't think I have time for that. Um, okay, real quick, let's get another layer and let's put the fox statue in. Can I find a good color for that? It'll do. The fox isn't nearly blue enough. It just turned out very gray. I feel like it needs to be much bluer. And that's still very teal. I'm really racing against the clock this time, huh? Okay, good enough for the fox. It'll have to look like that. I'm sorry, fox. Let's try to get in its little um halo thing though. Whoa, whoa. Too much. Okay. That'll have to be it for the fox. I'm completely missing all of this, all of these buildings here. I really need that. Honestly, I'm gonna erase this shit over here. I don't like how that looks at all. Maybe I can draw it in just with a thinner, or not thinner, but softer brush. And I've completely lost the color that I used for that. I think it was this dark color here. Okay, all these boxes and crates and stuff, and boxes and crates. Should I just use this color for this house? Where's my greenish color? Is it this? It's not dark enough, though. I think this was the darker green color. These houses all have these, like, greenish roofs. Um... Where's my purpley color? The purpley browns. It was this. I'm gonna put that in for the houses for now. Shoot. I do not like how this is coming out. Especially all this stuff back here. I feel like my dock got kind of messed up. This is not nearly dark enough, is it? Oh boy. This whole like central area just is kind of missing. I don't like this. Uh-oh. Thank you, Kit. I'll try. Um, What I really, really want to get in now is the lights. Whoa, wrong layer. Yeah, we have 9 minutes left. I think if I can get the lights in, that'll be the best thing I can do. Ugh, wrong layer again. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I keep having to switch between layers and forgetting which one is on which. Put in some little lights back here. Um, man, this is all messed up. Oh, shit. Oh, this one's going real badly, huh? It's because I spent all that time on the sky, probably, right? Um, let's get some of our dark blues and see if we can fix some of this stuff a little bit more. No, you're good, it's fine. Oh. Uh, there's like a tree trunk in here. Just feel like there's a lot of detail that I'm kind of missing. Is this my dark green? Yes, it is. There's boats back here too that I think I just really don't have time to add in. I want to fix this roof. That's just not looking good. I think part of the reason is that whoa, it needs some light. Like so. And this roof as well. Just needs to be a little bit brighter. I really want to put in these lanterns here too, if I can. Let's go back to my light colors. Um, and try to darken some of this also. Um, maybe try to put more of the, just kind of softly a little bit of the light on the docks and on the stairs here. Just a little bit. Oh boy. I want to add a little bit more highlights to the water there. I don't like the color of those highlights though. And you can see the, like, what's it? The pillars like holding up the docks that I'm completely missing, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. I do not have time for that stuff. I do like that there's kind of the lights reflected in the water. Maybe I can try to put that in a little bit. What else? What else? What else? Let me try to take a look at this and see if there's anything like noticeably missing. I want to put in more of the trees, especially this tree. I just feel like isn't coming out enough. Then there's these banners here that are kind of in front of stuff. There's all of these boats back here. Maybe I can put in the boats real quick if I just hurry. It's not really the right color for the boats, but whatever, good enough. Sails, whatever. Let's not get too carried away with that. I want to actually make the fox stand out more. I know it's a really random thing to do at this point, but I feel like the fox is kind of a major focal point, and it's not getting enough love. Um, but these shadows came out too gray. They need to be more saturated. Oh well, that's too bad. You know what? While we're here, I guess I might as well just put in the freaking banners. Oof, not like that though. Wrong layer. Or no, it was the right layer. Okay, no, forget that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't like how these boats came out either. Maybe I can do a little bit on them. Except, am I on the right layer? No, I'm not. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Uh, hmm. I guess we're technically at time. Is there any other last minute adjustments I want to make? Check the. Mm, hmm. Honestly, as far as the value differences go, I was expecting worse. Um, I feel like these crates and stuff should be darker, and also I'm missing the legs on the dock, but oh well. This stuff here should be darker. Oh, that's the tree. My tree needs to be darker. Maybe I can go in there real quick one more time. Just darken up these trees a little bit. I guess that's gonna have to be it. All right. Oof. That one was a struggle. I don't know why I ended up taking so much time on it. Maybe it is because I just spent a long time doing the sky gradients and stuff. So yeah, not one of my favorites. I do think the sky turned out pretty nice. But yeah, I feel like I was in a really huge rush to get in all of the other details. Hmm. Honestly, like looking back on it now, it doesn't look as bad as I was thinking. Although let me get in this boat real quick. I kind of didn't paint in part of it, the, the lighter part specifically. Okay, there we go. We were gonna do a dumb bit last stream of pretending to know what was going on despite not knowing anything. I mean, you are always free to do whatever dumb bits you want. Um, but yeah, it's an interesting game. I can't wait to actually get into the meat of the mystery and figure out what was happening where. I don't know if you could tell anything that was going on that stream, but the last scene we got into was it was intense. There was stuff going on. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back into it properly and letting you guys actually experience it with me. All right. Yes, feel free to bring your fake mustache and your bubble pipe and whatever else you need to enjoy a nice, good mystery. Yeah, yeah, there was a boat and dead bodies and a compass that can apparently turn back time. So, yeah, sorry again for the technical difficulties last time. Uh, Hopefully next stream you'll actually be able to figure out what's happening. Well, at least what's currently happening, if not what happened in the past. All right. So yeah, in case people could not tell from the context of our conversation, I'm attempting to stream Return of the Oberdin. It was not going well last time. You may need to catch me up. Don't worry, I'm gonna start over. I'm just gonna start from the beginning of the game because I'm pretty sure nobody could see anything that was going on there. I looked back on the stream and OBS said it was like I think 3 to 5 frames per second. Looking at it, it looks more like 1 frame every 2 seconds. So it was rough. Um, yeah, I'm going to be attempting it again on Tuesday. Hopefully it'll go better this time. I've adjusted my settings and stuff. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Seeing it live was an experience. I'm sure it was. That was some. I don't know if you watched any of Oh yeah, yeah, you were at Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Those were like my two most garbage streams. Oh man. So yeah, hopefully we won't run into any more of those issues. Um, yeah. Yeah, that stream was something else. Um, the Obra Dinn stream though, like it was working fine on my end. It just wasn't streaming properly. So that's unfortunate. Anyway, that'll be it for today. Next week we're gonna be doing Tuesday and Thursday streams, which hopefully, if all goes well, will both be Return of the Obra Dinn. Like I said, starting over from the beginning. Hopefully not completely broken this time. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you Tuesday. Bye.